So, this is lesson 3, and today we're working on the digraph oi. 2 of our vowels make this sound. Can you think what they might be? Oi. O. And I. Can you think of a word that might have this oi sound in? We might need to fill the car with oil. Look at that oil, oil. In the garden, we might dig in the soil. When I take away my S and put it back in its alphabet arc, can you think of another word that we can put in front, a letter we can put in front of oil? Has anybody got a slinky? And the circles, those metal circles, they're called coils. Coil. So let's put this back. If I was making a cup of tea, what would I have to do to the kettle? Yeah, I'd have to boil the water, wouldn't I? And when you make a cup of tea, the water must be boiling. So do you see? We've added that suffix, that ending ing, onto boil to make boiling. Now if we take that away, that suffix ing, we can be really clever and think, has the kettle boiled? So we're adding yet another suffix on the end. Boiled, boil, ed, boiled. Let's move that away. And of course, Mum boils the kettle to make a cup of tea. Let's get rid of that again. Okay, so we started off with oi. We made oil. We made boil. We then made boiling. Taking away the ing, boiled. I wonder if you can think of any other words that have that oi or oil sound. Oh, do you ever have a chicken and you put it in foil? You know, the aluminium, the silver paper you put it in to go in the oven? Foil. Let's get rid of that. Let's have a little look. Is there anything else? There's an old-fashioned word and we don't often use it now, but it's worth knowing. Toil. Toil is hard work. Toil. And I bet you're finding some of your homework a hard toil at the moment, aren't you? Hard word. I've just thought of one I know my grandson would immediately think of to add an ending. Toil. Have I got an extra T? Do you know that's always the one I'm short of? If I were to put a T on the end, I would have toilet, wouldn't I? So do you see how we can word build with all these different letters? Well, I'm going to play a quick game with you today. Okay, so I'm going to put my letters back in my alphabet arc. There we are, make sure they're in the right order. Putting in E. Okay, putting back the T. Putting back the L, the O, and the I. I've got them all in. Okay. So, I'm thinking of a letter, and what I'm going to say to you is M is the middle, so this is the first half of the alphabet, and this is the second half. Okay, I'm thinking of a letter and you have to ask me some questions. Obviously, I'll have to ask myself, won't I? Is it a vowel? No, it's not a vowel. So which letters can I take away? Well, I can take away A, E, I, O, and U. Next question. Is it in the first half of the alphabet? No, it's not. So I can take away all these letters. So now I'm only left with these. I wonder what we can ask. Does this letter have straight lines only? No, it doesn't. So we can take away, what can we take away? Let's see. You tell me. It doesn't have straight lines, so it's not Z, it's not X, W, V. Does this letter have a flick? No, it doesn't. So I'm taking away M, because that has a flick, and N, and the Q, and the T. So look what I've got left. Is this letter a descender? Does it go down and under the line? No, it doesn't. So now I'm left with two. I wonder which it can be. Does this letter have only curves? Yes, it does. So we're left just with one letter, S. So that's a good game to play with somebody who's helping you. I usually write the letter down so I don't forget which one it is. Anyway, that's the end of lesson 3. That was our oi sound, and there'll be another lesson soon.